Geno.
It's good to have you, buddy.
I'm happy to be here.
So you're from the South.
This is a dream. I am.
It's a dream come true to be on this stage, huh?
Yeah, this is what it's all about.
I mean, look at this chick. She's 2 sips in. She's totally wrapped into it. She's waiting for a fucking library to break out.
These people are just gonna go home. I go to the show. It was good. We saw a bunch of people. We had no idea who they were, and then they talked afterwards, like we cared. They got to know us.
You got to meet Canadian people.
I did get to meet Canadian. That was new. I've never done that. I've heard good things.
You ever been to Canada?
Just that one time, me and Geno had a road trip that the directions were, if you hit Canada, turn around.
Yeah. Hand to God, we're driving, and I'm like, I don't know where it is. It's so upstate New York. They actually said, make a right if you go over that bridge, you're in Canada. And he's like, where the fuck are you taking me? Right?
I was in my car, and my windshield wipers sucked, and this was snowing. So they would just smear the snow into it. So there was a good bit of it where it's just like, I just hope this road's straight. Like, if there's an abrupt turn, we're done. And they're never gonna find us because no one lives up here but these 8 people that want to watch us do a show. There's only 8.
And here's the thing, so after the show, you do these gigs. I wish I could remember the fucking name, but it was literally...
Ogden. Was it Ogden? No.
All I know is after the show, and this is what you do in comedy, like everyone has stories like this, but you know, you bring people, there's, like, it helps to be a great comic like me, but other people drive you nuts, right? So you take guys like me, because like, whatever happens, he'll laugh at it, you know, so we get there, and after the show, you always meet these people, like, they're so happy to have anyone, like, come back to our house, remember?
Yeah. During the show, that man and woman tell me from the back of the stage that I was just absolutely not funny. Like, I've never been told that. Then she came up afterwards, she's like, my husband said I shouldn't have said that, that was me. And I was like, oh, that's alright. And then she's like, I still just don't think you're funny. And I was like, good talk.
So then...
I felt like we were in nowhere zone.
You say that now, but you're so nice to me.
I would still go back to the show,
but then you go back, some couples like come back to our house. Remember
this is a couple that like, this is like you go back and you just wait for him to be like, you want to have sex with my wife? And you're going to be like, what? What is this turning into? No, you crazy. And then he takes us down and he lives, there's a river, I guess, that separates us from y'all. It's to protect us.
It was the river between, what's the river between, honest to Christ, what's the river between New York State and Canada?
St. Lawrence.
Is it St. Lawrence, sir? You said it first, you win the first set of tickets to it. There you go. It's to a Broadway show. It's handed over there, Captain Broken Up.
Geno, what's the Broadway show?
It's called My Father's Italian, My Mother's Jewish, and I Am in Therapy. And so you get to go to that, dude. I know. Bring your queer friend. He'll love it. Yeah, so go on with the story. But this is true. So it's in their backyard. That's how far north we were.
So he takes us down to the river, because you can apparently walk on it, and because it's frozen. And so he drives us down, and he gets his, he drives like a 4-wheel drive truck, and then we're like walking halfway out there, he's like, yeah, we're like in the middle of the river, and we're like, why don't you say that before we get in the middle of the river?
We're 300 yards from his house, and 200 yards, like, that's Canada, and Nate goes, where are we? He's like, you're in the middle of the river, and he's like, why the fuck are we on the middle of the river?
And then his car got stuck.
Yeah, I had to get out of here. All right, really quickly, I want them to get to know you. You're the son of a famous magician.
Yes.
Named
Stephen Bargatze.
I went to a website that said your biggest influences were Steve Bargatze, Seinfeld, and Brian Regan.
Yes.
I was not on that. It was very hard.
You were close. I was going to, and I printed too many words. You know, they make you stop. It was going to be like A&G, and then I was like, yeah.
You couldn't lose that Seinfeld 0?
He's doing okay.
Yeah, but I'm on the way up, dude.
Geno's on the rise.
You just got married, just recently married. How long have you been married?
Since October.
Lovely wife. And that's what I want to know, because it's...
Jeremy getting married?
What's that?
He's getting married Saturday.
Well, thanks, Cletus. Where's your sister? Getting married on Saturday. That condom done busted all up.
Bone saw.
We'll be right with you. Hold on. Are you doing the bouquet and the garter belt?
See the hat?
What's that?
No.
Yeah, you can't, right? Especially pregnant in City Hall.
Is that what y'all said? Did they say see the hat?
Look at his hat.
Your hat says you'll get married?
Yes.
What is wrong with
Look,
you?
there's a blonde. She might fuck you, dude. But this show, I can tell already, is gonna
It's
go
like a
way
chick
late.
thing. Chicks wear like the stuff that's like, I guess if you were like
Yeah, dude, you gotta fucking man up. You're wearing a hat. That's, you know what? There's gonna be bowls under your chin about. Hey, gotta wear the hat.
She's just gonna say, there's not gonna be a both of you I do. It's gonna be her going, he does, and I do. I run this family.
Where's your girlfriend? Where's your fiance right now, dude? Oh, she's right there saying, take off the hat, faggot. Okay.
I just want to show everybody I love you.
What does the hat say? Come on, what did the hat say? What does the hat say? A groom. She gonna get. You know what we'll do? You know what we'll do? We'll get her drunk and we'll put the groom hat on that colored coat. Colored's a funny word that frightens Canadians. Okay. Really, I have one more question for you. I read your website, and you're one of my favorites. I love you're going viral right now. I hate you for that. It said on the website you started in Chicago. Then it said he came over to New York with buddy Sven Wexler.
Sven.
What happened to your friend Sven Wexler?
Wex, he's still here.
He's still here in the back?
No, he's in New York. He does like the alternative route, like people with my glasses, that kind of comedy route.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations
Great
on
questions.
Yeah, well, I like it.
Really?
Congratulations on getting married. One quick question. Any tips for the groom to be? Any tips for him?
Huh? Yeah, don't wear that hat.
Bargatze!